I continue to understand Mexico through the vividness of its culture and the warmth of its people. As an aviator, there is no better way to immerse oneself into this vibrant setting than being at the Leon Balloon Fiesta, where the skies and the streets are filled with color. And to get to know Leon even more, I attempt to walk a mile in their shoes, discovering why the city is the world's leather capital. I am still in Leon, in the state of Guanajuato, in central Mexico, where every year, Latin America's biggest balloon festival takes place. Together with Brazilian balloon pilot Luiz and his team, I continue to enjoy participating in this spectacle. Just like back home, the hot air balloon night glow, which they call Noche Mágica here, is an event highlight.
Tonight we're going to do the night glow, and the crowd is already here. The balloons are set up, but the wind is a little bit too strong. Maybe we wait for a little while more. Anyway, we're all in uniform. We all look good. Even if we don't fly, at least we come here in style.
The night glow is usually combined with musical performances, which provide the beat to which the balloons glow.
So the crew is all here. Kathy, Danielle, Dulce, and Salvador. Look at our outfit. So we're all looking good. Thank you very much. Very good dancer. So this is popular Mexican music.
Yeah, this is a regional music. Because today a singer from Mexico, really famous,
Will
going
come.
to sing. Yeah. Julián Álvarez. Yeah, it's good.
Well, the wind changed. Now it's coming from this side, so we'll have to move the balloons and inflate towards the wind.
But despite changing positions, the wind continued to blow strongly, so inflating the balloons was not possible. We had no choice but to just fire the burners, allowing the music to guide us. Of course, this did not dampen the crowd's energy at all. And this being Mexico, everything led to dancing. I don't know if my limited dance steps were because I didn't have the right footwear. But here in Leon, that is what they have plenty of. The city is considered the world's shoe capital, producing about 175 million pairs a year. Anyone visiting will be faced with a dizzying array of shoes in every material and make. In the past, cattle raising and farming gave way to tanneries. And as early as 1645, Leon became known for its skilled shoemakers. I got a chance to visit one of the biggest manufacturers of cowboy boots, a brand whose legacy spans decades.
Patricia, when I was a young boy, I always bought boots when I go to Albuquerque's. Have you been in this business for a long time?
Yes, this is the third generation.
Already?
Yes. So my parents, they used to have a boot factory. And my husband's family also, they used to have a Western boots factory. So this is the third generation, and we got married and we start our brand. We love to make the Western boots.
Yes.
And we also like to make the Goodyear welt manufacture. So it's different, and all around the world, it's some few factories we're still making it. It's almost a process with 250 hands making one boot.
So when you say 250 hands made it, so should I assume everything is still handmade?
Yes, for one boot here in our factory, it takes almost 5 days.
5 days for one boot. And how many boots do you finish in a year?
In a year, almost 200,000.
Are you going modern with the times? People now use more rubber than my old boots was very hard with leather.
Yes.
And I had a difficult time when I first bought it.
In our brand, it's well known all the world because we changed the technology, but not the manufacturer. So we have like a great comfort, ultra comfort, and very soft. We have different lines, like everyday, and some for the farm, and some for the work, or some for the fashion,
Whoa.
or some for the dance.
I like to see the fashion and the dance.
Yes.
Maybe I will learn how to dance with my dancing shoe.
Patricia gave me a comprehensive walking tour of the huge factory.
So everything comes here, the selection of the leather, the quality, and then we stop.
And most of the leathers are made here, locally.
Some, and some of them come from Italy.
Whoa, okay.
So they cut everything by hand.
Oh, okay.
And some pieces, they cut it like that. So they start putting all the pieces, all these parts.
Not only are they skilled craftsmen, but also talented artists with a keen eye for design.
These
Together.
are the masters. So these are people that start learning this since many years ago from their parents. They are like artists because they paint, like if you want an old look or a modern look, they start to make everything by hand. So that's what we say, like every part has their own story.
Yes.
Patricia also showed me how they make Goodyear welted shoes, a mark of high-quality shoe construction that Leon is known for.
This is where the difference between cemented shoes and Goodyear well shoes are.
I see.
So,
You sew it.
yeah. If it's only if there's stitch from here to the bottom, this is a Goodyear well.
I also witnessed an exceptional shoe cobbling technique.
This is a very special part because they put everything on the mouth and they start stitching it. This is the most funny part for me.
Takes it from
The shoes go through a thorough inspection before they are put into boxes.
So this is the end
Okay.
where they check it,
Quality control.
quality control.
Calidad.
Yes.
Very meticulous. You have to have meticulous
You have
guys.
to.
Yeah.
I was amazed at the incredible artistry of each worker and the family's dedication in keeping the boot-making tradition alive. But Western boots are not the only kind of shoes being made in Leon. I visited another factory that specializes in a particular line of footwear, comfort shoes. I met with Antonio, who started the Michelle Shoe Factory some 40 years ago and continues to be a family-run business.
We produce slippers or comfort shoes for men and women.
But why did you decide to go into shoe manufacturing?
My father was born in Syria, and my mother coming many years. I don't know how many years ago.
Yeah.
And my father one time sailed shoes.
Okay.
When I studied industrial engineer, my first job was in a comfort shoes
I see.
this kind of process.
But still made in
Vulcanized.
Leon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, in Leon. We produce in this factory 800 pairs a day. This kind of product is for an special client, and a special customer.
Yeah, very soft, huh?
But we export, in other times to the United States, to Canada, and a little to Japan.
This type of shoe making involves a slightly different process, but also a very interesting one. It begins by cutting the different materials for the shoe upper and insole.
They stitch in this machine. They stitch all the products, all the pieces
Put together.
Yes, put together. Product is
It's interesting how fast they make. Huh?
yes.
How fast.
After the upper is made, Antonio showed me how the rubber parts are mixed.
In this place, we produce the own rubber
Oh, you're
from the sole.
I
Yes,
see.
from the sole.
Okay.
They mix the rubber and all these chemical components, and they
Yeah.
made these rolls, and then we go to the vulcanized.
Seal.
Yes, exactly.
From here, machines applying the heat and pressure make the shoe come together. Comfort shoes are becoming more popular, especially for the older crowd, something I have yet to embrace. Antonio's daughter Suwat joined us. She now represents the next generation of the company.
It's very interesting to know the shoe industry here in Leon.
Yes.
We have some at home also, but you have to come and visit me so I can bring you and show you around my country as well.
In Manila.
It's a little bit far, but I think once you're there, you will feel at home.
Thank you very much.
Whether it's style or comfort, Leon's 4,000 shoe factories easily fulfill the world's demand for quality shoes. And I'm glad to get a behind-the-scenes look at this flourishing industry. Up next, my shoes hit the cobblestone streets of San Miguel de Allende, an enchanting town in Mexico's Central Highlands where color and creativity collide. Since balloon flights take place early in the morning, there was plenty of time afterwards to explore surrounding areas. I decided to go for a drive outside of Leon to see more of Guanajuato. As soon as we got past the traffic jam caused by the odd hot air balloon, I set my sights on the town of San Miguel de Allende, which I heard so much about from the locals. From Leon, it was about a 2-hour drive away, passing through the hilly countryside. We soon entered San Miguel de Allende, passing through narrow alleyways and colorful buildings. The 500-year-old town was founded by the Franciscan friar Juan de San Miguel, who named it after Saint Michael the Archangel. The other half of the town's name was derived from Ignacio Allende, an army captain of Spanish ancestry who later fought against colonial rule and became a national hero of Mexico. San Miguel de Allende turned into a fortified town which protected silver traders traveling from the mines of Zacatecas to Mexico City. This and a thriving textile industry made it a prosperous settlement. By the 18th century, it had a sizable population of 30,000 people, which far outnumbered even the cities of New York and Boston at that time. Remnants of big mansions and colorful stone houses can be seen throughout the town, with over 2,000 doors leading to courtyards of various sizes. Part of San Miguel's charm is entering these beckoning doorways and discovering what they hold inside. This one led to an old convent transformed into a cultural center. Its austere walls transformed with bright murals. Indeed, art is everywhere in San Miguel de Allende. Throughout its history, artists have sought out the town to settle here. That the creative energy just flows out of every corner. Flowers spill out of windows and doorways, with Dia del Muerto skeletons peering down at passers-by. Luiz and Paula soon followed, and I got to have lunch with them, together with the other Brazilian balloon pilots. Nothing beats a wonderful meal against the backdrop of the iconic Parroquia de San Miguel Arcangel. The church was built by a local stonemason, Don Seferino Gutierrez Muñoz, a talented, self-taught architect who based the design on only a postcard of the Cathedral of Cologne, Germany. He used pink quarry stones from the slopes of an extinct volcano nearby. Its distinct rose-colored hue can still be seen until today. After the nice lunch, we walked to the center of town, where I was almost caught in a Mexican standoff between two giants. These mojigangas are papier-mâché puppets which come from the gigantes tradition of Spain. San Miguel streets are also filled with music from mariachi bands, the traditional Mexican ensemble of string musicians playing regional music. Originating from western central part of Mexico, mariachis would usually wear the traje de charro, or the attire of the cowboys from Jalisco. Reginaldo could not resist the music and started to sing a Brazilian tune, which the mariachis cheerfully accompanied. It was a magical afternoon, taking in the flavors, colors, and sounds of San Miguel de Allende. Up next, I complete this journey in the air, joining 200 hot air balloons in painting the skies of Leon. It was once again an early start for the final day of the Leon Balloon Fiesta. After the briefing, all crews proceeded to the launch site. Together with the rest of the crew, I helped Luis unpack and start setting up the balloon.
You know, ballooning is always helping each other, having all the muscles to carry and do things together.
Luis decided to put his tank outside of the basket to be able to accommodate more passengers.
But it's a good idea. They usually do this for like the hoppers. And being a balloon manufacturer, Luis has all these ideas about how to set things up. And it's interesting. I'm always learning from him.
Next up was laying out the envelope. And then preparing the instruments in the basket.
So it's interesting. Doing a special shape is very different from a regular round balloon.
Special shaped balloons are trickier to inflate and deflate because of the extra compartments. But this is something Luis is used to.
You know, I'm amazed. You make so many special shapes.
Yeah.
I know the Velcro is all in different places, huh?
Normally we put it up with the appendices.
Yeah.
The legs and the
I
arms.
see. In the ears, I see. Okay.
Make easy to
Deflate.
deflate. Yeah.
I see. But you make so many different balloons.
Yes.
How do you remember all of this?
Here in Leon has 80 shapes that made by me.
Made by you. Wow, fantastic.
Finally, we got Mauricio, the green elephant, standing up. I saw the other special shapes were now up too and have started taking off. Meanwhile, I headed off to ride another balloon so I can take Mauricio's photos while in the sky.
Well, we're up in the air and finally get to see everything from above. Luis is here. It's interesting to see so many balloons up in the air. I'm lucky Victor gives me a ride so we can take Luis' photo. He's been to the Philippines. We had a great time.
Well, we had no time, just
While we were up in the air, the rest of Luis's chase crew below tried to anticipate and track the balloons.
We were waiting here in the park so we can figure out in which direction the balloon is gonna land. So we were staying there a few minutes to see, but now they have sent us the location. So they sent us that they are gonna land in the zoo. So now we're heading on there to the zoo to chase the balloon and get it back here.
Back in the basket, the views were just stunning. I enjoyed seeing all the different colors and shapes flying next to us.
Each one has a funny shape. Next time I have a balloon, I should think of something very funny.
Victor was certainly enjoying it too.
I hope you like I am fly.
Yes. I know you're expert. We were trying to get the right wind, but we'll look for another spot. Hopefully, it's just as good near the road, not too difficult for chase crew.
5 minutes to landing.
Okay.
It was a smooth landing in an open area that is apparently a zoo.
We've finally landed. Of course, Victor is a good pilot, so I'm sure we're okay. He was worried that I will tease him, but he was an excellent pilot.
Thank you, thank you.
The rest of the balloons seemed to have picked the same spot. We kept the balloon up until we know that the chase crew were nearby. This gave us a chance to let the local kids see the balloon up close.
So she was saying we landed in the right spot, right? If we landed earlier,
Yes.
we would have been eaten by lion.
Lion and giraffe, jacks and buffalo.
Oh, buffalo also.
But maybe they are
Sleeping.
As soon as we got word from our chase crew, it was time to fold the envelope. A job the entire village was willing to help with. This really is the beauty of ballooning. Teamwork, community, and friendship. Driving out of the zoo was almost like a safari. Thank goodness we did not land in the lion enclosure. As we drove back to the launch site, it was customary to give away candies to cheering crowds. Luiz and the rest of the crew were also heading back.
So this festival it's very good. So you can meet new friends, a lot of people from all over the world. But we have good connection, yeah. So it's a good event to know people, to make friends, and to have fun. The most important, to have fun.
All the balloon teams gathered back at the tent with much cause for celebration. This was where the real fiesta took place. It was a spectacular end for this year's Festival Internacional del Globo. Surrounded by hundreds of hot air balloons, in the company of passionate aviators, and experiencing Mexico's familiar culture, I could say that I felt right at home.
This has been your captain, Joy Roa. See you in the next Asian Air Safari.